Nigeria takes a huge step towards energy independence by reopening a refinery in the northern part of the country. What's up, family? My name is Joe Hotagua, and today we have news from Nigeria. Nigeria, the largest oil producer in Africa, is about to embark on another oil refinery project focusing on the rehabilitation of the dilapidated refinery. This project is months after Africa's richest man, or one of Africa's richest men, Dangote, launched his oil refinery. The Minister of State for Petroleum has declared that the current restoration of the Kaduna refinery, located in the northern region of Nigeria, will be finished in time for operations to begin in the fourth quarter in 2024. So this was disclosed by him during an inspection of the refinery, and they do have a really good chance of opening in that time, according to him. So this news release comes from the National Petroleum Company, which is a limited company based in the Lokpobiri region in northern Nigeria. And the idea is this can be a quick fix project. So given the significant level of progress he said he saw during the excursion, he expressed confidence that the refinery will be restored by the end of 2024. Now, the minister promised a federal government's assistance in guaranteeing the project's prompt completion, and he said that he would keep doing the work of holding important parties responsible for the nation's refineries and the repair of those refineries. He also noted that the refinery must be restarted immediately in order to support both the country's economic growth and energy security, both of which are prerequisites for a sustained development. So during this event and during the trip, the minister did say the refinery's fuel plant will be delivered by the end of 2024. And what he said specifically was, we are very confident that we will get the appropriate financing to get this up and started ultimately, and we'll be able to start to deliver oil to Nigerians again. We planned a quick fix with 60,000 barrels per day so that we can start making money from this plant, and we can continue the other parts of building this full-fledged refinery to capacity. This will also tally with the completion of the build of another pipeline that is happening that's going to be reliable for delivery infrastructure. And this is what he stated as the Minister of Oil. So the implications of reopening this refinery can be several, including, number one, reduced dependency on fuel imports. I think one of Africa's biggest challenges is they were importing fuel from other places after refining it and sending it elsewhere, crude oil, and bringing it back. So now they can refine their own oil and not have to export crude oil, import refined oil. So less fees for the people in the country, so less dependency on fuel imports. Of course, another implication is increased local fuel production. Obviously, 60,000 barrels of oil per day, once it reopens, will actually be able to be a full capacity of 110,000 barrels per day once it actually gets to full capacity. This will increase local fuel production in Nigeria and will become Africa's biggest oil producing refinery hub by 2025. Economic benefits, of course, the reopening of the refinery could create many jobs, generate revenue for the country in many different ways. And once it starts producing those 60,000 to 100,000 barrels per day, then of course there are subsequent industries that are going to be potentially impacted. And of course, those who have generators at home will be paying less for fuel. Now, there are environmental concerns. The activities of the local crude oil refineries in Nigeria have had high impact on farmlands and fishing areas in the host communities previously. So the reopening of this refinery could potentially exacerbate these environmental concerns. So we do need to make sure that they do it in a sustainable way. So in conclusion, overall, the reopening of the refinery is a step towards Nigeria's goal of producing its own fuels and reducing its dependency on fuel imports. However, it is important to address the environmental concerns associated with oil refining and ensure that the economic benefits are shared equitably among all of the population. All right, that's all for now, guys. If you found this useful and interesting and you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the African Diaspora News channel. And if you want to see more from me in particular, then you can find me on YouTube at Authentic African, and you can find me on Instagram at authentic_African. All right, with that, thanks for watching. See you guys all in the next video.